In this lecture, we'll talk about categories of change, which are normal change, standard change, and emergency change. To begin with, we'll talk about normal change. This is the default type of change and follows normal change workflow, and these changes are also reviewed and approved by the CAB. It starts with registration of the change in change management tool of choice of the organization, followed by validation, risk, and impact analysis. If the risk associated with implementation of the change is deemed to be high, then change will be abandoned. If not, we'll proceed with the TCAB approval process. Once TCAB approval is granted, build and testing is carried out, followed by submission to the DCAB for approval. If approval by the DCAB is granted, then actual implementation in the production environment is completed, followed by update of configuration management database and post-implementation review. The final step is to close the change. The next category of change is standard change. These are categorized as low-risk changes with no outage and minimal impact. And these changes have been performed at least a couple of times successfully as normal change with an outcome that has not caused any issues in the past. These changes have been authorized as pre-approved activities and do not require any CAB approvals. First step for standard change is the registration of the change, followed by plan and schedule of change. Then the change is executed and post-implementation review is carried out. Some of the examples are routine maintenance, backup activities, and pushing out of operating system and third-party application patches. The third category of change is emergency change. This can be implemented in situations where resolution or immediate prevention of a high priority incident is required. This type of change follows exactly the same workflow as normal change, except that there is no TCAB, and DCAB is replaced by Emergency Change Advisory Board. Change is raised through the organization's Information Technology Service Management tool, followed by risk and impact analysis. After that, build and testing activities are carried out, followed by submission to the ECAB for approval. Once ECAB approval is granted, proposed implementation of the desired change to rectify high priority incident is completed, and once implementation is complete, post-implementation review is performed and change is closed. So those are the three categories of change. That's it in this lecture. Thank you.